Hey guys, this is Evil Painter coming back again. Um, okay, so I've been thinking about where I want to go. Uh, I was thinking about giving figurines a little break. I have made so much, and I still have a lot more that I want to bring out. And um, I'm getting around to that. Um, I've just been painting a crap load. Um, which um, I think I'm pretty much caught up with all my painting, everything I need to get done. So gives me a little bit of time to play around and think of stuff. But I don't know if you remember back when I started making oops, let me see, like bookends. I give this one a bronze look, and then I had this bookend, which I thought was cool. I love unicorns. Super not gay. And I have this was a bigger one that I printed. I used these to hold up all my GW books and comics and things. Um, but it gave me some ideas, and I just kind of wanted to mess around. When back when I made those, and I think that was like a year ago, and it was just kind of fun going out and doing something a little different. Um, but one of some of the ideas I came up with were uh like dice tray jewelry trays, and I wanted to do like some goth or like fairy um trays. So this is one that I'd finished, and I'm gonna be working on this one really heavy here in about probably tomorrow. um a lot of these were concepts at the time, um but this one came out really good. And I was thinking about moving her hands so you could put rings on her hands, or like maybe have like a tree come up behind her and you could put rings and things on it, but you can put your jewelry in there. Just trying to come up with like some practical, cool things that I can do and whatnot. And this one actually, oop, it actually, LOL. Let's get a move. This one actually came out really great. Um, and that's another jewelry tray that I was gonna do. And I was gonna do this with like a dark rose kind of bronze, and then do this with a very dark uh, rose um, color, and like did the do the highlights of this with like a bright red. And then also I was thinking of like dice cups, and I'm terrible with skulls, so shut the fuck up. Like that was one of my dice cups that I made, um, and I was thinking like something like bones and stuff. I've actually been working on Viking and Not Art cups, um, which is a lot harder than it looks. You think it would be like kind of easy, but it's not. Um, Here is like a cool. I like wanted like a Slaneshi like weird vibe cup of just like beautiful like um, um, demonic like sexual like beings, and I was gonna like do this really dark pink with like gold trim and like a dry brush gold on it to make it look eerie. Um, But these are the things that I've been working on. This one I absolutely love. Uh, I don't know why this one. Well, because it's fucking cool as fuck. Um, but this one came out so good, and I really like this, and I'm looking forward to this. Um, this one, I don't want to show anybody yet. I'm still working on it. But I'm probably gonna have this done over the weekend, and I'll be able to show you the finished product. This one is cool as fuck. I actually just took one of my fairies that I'd been working on. I think I have like 5 copies of this fairy, and um, I know if you buy the first fairy, I kept upgrading her, and instead of making people pay for like another fairy, I just put all the upgrades, upgrades onto that one fairy, which made it like if you buy that one, you get like all the ones that I had made over the over few years of designing her and making her better, and putting her in different positions and things like that. Mm. Uh, but this is kind of like what I want to do right now, and I've been working on this. I have a lot of models I still need to release. I was saving for the Blooded Veil, but I have so much. Like I say, I go crazy. I have a lot of pinups, and figurines I want to get out. Um, I've been just really kind of lazy. Um, been working out a lot and things like that, trying to improve my health. Uh, I can get stuck down here in my basement for days, and realized I put on some pounds, so trying to get that off. Uh, um, but yeah, I think these are cool. Um, obviously, with the fairy, I'm gonna have to work on her a little bit more. I am trying to get the right measurements for everything so that when it prints, it doesn't just crumble or fall apart. Because she's pretty intricate. So what I want to make sure is that I fatten her up in all the right places. Um, everything else is pretty solid. I'm gonna work on that cup a bit more, obviously. I think it came out really cool. It came out with pretty much kind of how I envisioned it. Just kind of a warped reality of like, I don't know if you're up to uh, like Warhammer lore, um, but like I always thought of like how Slaanesh and like back when elves could just make whatever they want and they lived in pure ecstasy, and but like their passions became very perverted and weird. Um, so I kind of wanted to like make a Slaaneshi kind of cup, and but not like a total Slaanesh cup, but like probably what led up to that, and I came up with that one. It's very uh, not done, but I just wanted to give people an idea of like what I was working on. I started working on these about, I don't know, when did I start these? I started these around I love how that one came out. She's so cool. Oh, if I get her up close. I remember I showed this to my brother, and he's all, "What are you working on?" I was like, "Bookends." He's like, "Bookends?" And I was like, "Yeah." I showed him this, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna sell those?" I was like, "Yeah, dude." I was like, "I make pretty hot women, dude." So, I got that going on. But I've been working on these for quite a while. Um, I have a lot of other ones that I started working on, um, but they're nowhere near done. But just giving everybody kind of a heads up on like some of the stuff that I wanted to do. Anyways, I will be releasing probably like 8 models this month. When I get around to not being lazy. I still need to size them out and make a 25 millimeter, 32 millimeter, which I have to adjust a lot of the hands and arms and weapons to make sure that when they print, they're not too small or delicate. So I try to make 3D printing easy for beginners. So it's just print and play. And I want to make sure that for unexperienced printers, they'll be able to print my my supported prints and not bust them all up trying to get them off, because I know when you're first starting out it can really suck, you know, printing print after print after print, and you're breaking stuff because you don't really know what you're doing. You know, everybody's got to learn somewhere. But my whole gimmick was to start making first time friendly people that are coming into 3D printing. I wanted them to be able to get into it fast and have a good time, because I did not. I was one of those ones that I bought my first printer and shoot, I broke that thing so quick. I was not gentle with it. I over tightened everything and needed to buy new trays and stuff, and I had a crash course. I had no idea what I was doing. All I know is I wanted to do it, and it was a bit of a disaster, I'm not going to lie. But I learned, and I definitely learned the hard way. And after that, and I was like making stuff, and honestly, I just don't like gluing shit together anymore, man. I've been playing Warhammer since I was 12. Not playing because I suck at the game. Ask my friend Aaron that just messaged me. He steamrolls me. But I wanted to make models that you don't have to glue together, that you can just print and play. Like, they're already on bases. Like, I do have some more complicated ones. A lot of people are like, well, can't you just disconnect the base? And I'm like, well, I mean, I could. I have with some of them where people are like, it's a little too hard to paint, and I paint it just fine, but that's me. But I will always print and paint and everything before I release a model. That way I know, like, everything works and everything's easy. It's rare that I would release anything without printing and painting at first. I don't think I've done that in quite a while. That's why I'm a little slower at bringing things out. On top of like filling my orders through people that buy from me directly, and companies that want like you know, bigger amounts of models and whatnot. But I still get a lot of enjoyment out of painting for people. A lot of people are like, oh, you still paint for me? Yes, I do, all the time. Actually, a lot of the models that I use as thumbnails, I have sold to people. Like this one right here. I sold her. I still have her because she's rad. I sold her. Still have her. I think yeah, I've sold her. I sold her. Still have him. Still have him. I think I still have her. I think I sold her. That was like a whole drama thing. I went on a Reddit with to like promote like a free. Oh, Reddit. I'll never go back to Reddit. They sold her. This one I really liked. But this guy really wanted this model, and he was like, no, I want that one. So I was like, he made me a really big offer on it. And I was like, no, dude, like, I'll just sell it to you. Like, it was nice. I remember my friend was like, no, do it. Like, people, like, put their own price on things. And I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm ripping that guy off. Because I still don't, like, consider myself, like very good. Especially, like, when people talk to me and they're super nice. Dude, I'm like so bad at negotiations. Like, I'll just start low. I'm like, I'll just throw in another one. I probably shouldn't tell people that, but yeah. Anyways, this is what I've been up to. This is what we're gonna be working on for a while. Like I said, I have a huge amount of models to bring out. This was one of them I was waiting on, and it was another fairy. And she had been, I know you can't really see it very well because the camera doesn't really focus in on her, but she is so detailed and pretty. Like, you can't really see the face because the camera sucks. But let me tell you, this was one of the coolest ones I've done in a long time. I showed this to my girl and she was like, you're fucking there. She was like, you're super good now. So I'm like, yeah. But anyways, over the weekend I should have these done if they're not just disasters. So let's hope for the best on those, and we'll see how that goes. I'm really looking forward to this one, though. I don't know why I like this one so much. It like has that like goth vibe that I really love. Oh, I love goth. I love goth girls. Um, and like dark fairies and stuff like that. This shit's dope. This skull cup I really am gonna work on. I kind of like it raw though. Like, it just looks grisly and gross. So I'm gonna print it out before I work on it because it just looks cool. This one I still want to work on. But I had a really fun time with this one. Especially like molding these girls together was interesting. And then making them rap. I just kind of copied until I got like this weird design out of these girls, and I thought it was rad. But there's a lot of things I want to do. I'm actually printing this one out right now, and we'll see how it goes because I can look at it all I want, and you never really know until you print it. But I have been over these things quite a bit, and we'll see. If anyone has any suggestions, you can hit me up on my Kick or my Facebook, my YouTube, or Twitch or anything like that. Get a hold of me if you have any cool suggestions for me to do. I'm just kind of looking for things to occupy myself, get out of my head a little bit. Like you all know, just broke up with a girl that, you know, she was a cool girl. She had her things, right? I don't blame her. I don't dislike her too or anything like that. It's just I had to do it. But Lauren and I, my fiance, we're doing really good. It just that kind of devastated us. But you know, I'm getting over it. So know, I even, told Lauren that, I'm not opposed to them being friends. It's just she's got to stay away for a while and whatnot. I don't know why I'm going into talking about this, but anyways, uh, this is what I'm up to, and love you guys. Have a good one.